Welcome back to the GSL Code S up and down matches, where we have our players fighting to go down to, or go up to Code A rather, or sink down. Can we just start this all over? They are fighting to go up to Code S or sink down into Code A, where they are at more risk of ultimately going down to Code B if that happens. Yeah. It's quite an uphill battle. Seasons without the chance to win this tournament. Jinro not looking very happy right now that he's already lost that first set.
Well, Zenio's his friend and kind of his teammate. GS and Team Liquid are very close. So the fact that only one will move on, he's not happy about that one bit.
No, not at all, man. We have dual sight, a one-on-one map. We might see some interesting rush coming from Jinro. He's actually had some very interesting strategies thus far. Mostly a bunker with Reaper or Marine aggression here to kind of put them in a little bit of a Muay Thai clinch, if you will, where they have to deal with your blows. Why are you laughing at me when I say that, Artosius? It's actually true. It's a perfect metaphor.
It's quite good.
Here at the GSL up and down matches, we have another Zerg vs. Terran. It's our final best of 3 today. All right, over here in the red, we have solid Zerg player oGsZenio. He's had a lot more success in earlier on GSLs. He's kind of here to prove himself. And over here in the center left, we have one of our only non-Korean GSL participants here of the caliber to compete with these Korean players here.
Yeah. I'm sure everyone over at TeamLiquid.net really cheering for Jinro. Let's keep positive. He can do it, I believe. Tasus believes.
I do. Now, before this game picks up, it would be a good time to get on Twitter, @CallMeTasus, @Artosis. And again, I'm not Tasus on Twitter, I'm CallMeTasus. @GoemTV's Twitter, where you can get more direct updates about Goem TV and the GSL here. You can download the Goem Player. I use it to run all my videos. It runs very well. And, but let's look. Enough of that. Let's just go on to this game here. We are going to see a hat trick over here from Zenio. This map, artwork, I believe, inspired by Han.
Does seem so. Kills.
That game with.
I killed a little scantipede, man.
Did he kill the scantipede?
He killed it. There's no reason.
Why wouldn't you infest it?
You should have gone and gotten a napkin, let the scantipede crawl in it, and then put it outside.
Yeah, man.
That's what I do.
Get a broom, brush him out. Now here's what I will
you don't
kill.
want to brush him out of the broom. You might kill him.
No, I'm not going to kill him. Not with my broom micro.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now, the bug I can't stand, actually, is cockroaches, flies, mosquitoes. Those are, and Zergs, yeah. Can't stand Zergs.
Well, Festers specifically.
Oh, no, it's Festers. Ooh. Don't let those crawl on me. Now, this map, the walking distance, if you will, is pretty far, so with the gas being up, it's pretty clear we're not going to have a bunker rush of the sort, but maybe we'll see some kind of mid-game Hellion rush. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff you can do here. That's sort of the advantage of Terran. It doesn't mean it's unfair, but the burden for Zerg is that there's so many different things that Terran can do when they come out of the base, and it's very difficult for Zerg to identify what's going on and respond properly, since Zerg is the reactionary race in this matchup.
Certainly, but the longer the map gets, the more time they're going to have to react.
Yeah.
They do have a few little tricks here and there, poking with Overlords, pool larva a little bit. Right. Sometimes you can pool some larva and then just drone up suddenly if they don't come out at a certain time.
Yeah, that's a very good technique.
Yeah, that's what I used to do quite a bit. We do see no gas for Zenio yet. Pretty interesting. Getting double queen, a lot of drones, and a spine crawler. May we possibly see some Spanish OA style?
We're going to see.
People are loving not getting gas too quick nowadays.
The international scene is actually playing a huge role in the way the Koreans are playing this game now.
Yeah, more and more, all the time. I can't wait to see some Koreans work their game out and play TVPs like Thorzane.
Yep.
I'm waiting, man. Another amazing Swede. The Swedes are so sweet in StarCraft, man.
They are, man. They always type that X and D for a smiley face.
That's more of a Latino smiling, I want to point out. But yeah, they do that sometimes as well.
I have played with a lot of Europeans, man. I got to say, X the D.
Well, you must have played with a lot of Spanish ones, because I'm not even sure. That's where I learned it. At least way back in the day.
Well, a lot of South American players use it too, but the face I hate the least is the colon and then the capital P for tongue. I hate that face. People type that to me, I'm like, you're not fun. I don't play with you.
Yeah.
Now this Zergling will see the reactor. No, Hellions are definitely still going to be on the way here.
Okay, so I do want to point out this is definitely Spanish-Wa style. No gases yet. In fact, he's even getting his Roach Horn. He's got 34 drones, 44 supplies, 4 queens, and he is basically only droned up. He's going to have an insane economy.
Uh-oh. Almost got in there.
Jinro is going for a Banshee with Cloak, as well as an expansion. But there's already for Zenio an Evolution Chamber up, so he can get some Spore Crawlers, and it's going to be hard for Jinro to do any damage at that point.
And you don't need very many Spore Crawlers to defend from a Banshee. You have the Queens next to him.
You get like 2 in Mineralize, you'll be fine. Zerg Tech normally is clustered around Hatchery anyways.
There is a Mountain Goat at the ramp.
I want to point out just the strength of this Spanish-Wa build. 47 drones against 28 SCVs right now.
Wow.
Let that sink in for a moment.
Go to your journal. 1 page, single space. All right. Reflect on that. What do you think? How do you feel?
Faces will be great in the papers later.
I will be.
Spore Crawler going up in both mineral lines. He can afford to do that. That's not out of the question. He can absolutely be like, all right, now I'm going to do that.
Totally
this
reasonable.
Economy is like 1,000 times better than Jinro's.
Look at those big red minerals. I want to mine those.
Oh my god, those are probably worth so much. And here we go. The Banshee is in here. He's got Queens. He's got the Spore. And Cloak does finish.
Now, it's going to be in range of the Spore Crawler's vision. I think now it is.
He sees it right now. And he sees it right there as well.
Yep. And this is why some Banshee harassment plays are becoming less popular, is because smart players like TT1 pointed out that, well, I mean, the defense doesn't shoot as far, but it can see pretty far.
Yeah. And that's going to help these Queens out a lot. And even though he's killing a few drones, he's done a good job, man. He's got 7 kills in there. Not all drones, I don't believe, but even so, right now, the drone count, 52 against 33. His economy is insane. It is such a wildly huge economy, and Zenio can do everything at once right now.
He's got to be careful of that Banshee.
He is making an Overseer at the moment.
Uh-oh.
So that's going to put an end to any
Hope
Banshee
there's
harass.
air conditioning in the Banshee's ship. Oh, it's pretty hot over there. Nice little harassment here. Gets a peek, sees how many SCVs are mining at the gas. He should have been able to see that the other refinery was not taken as well.
Yeah.
Reactor on the way. So second Banshee, there's the first. And I don't expect Zenio to actually try to attack anytime sooner. He's just going to try to defend, and then when he sees a general move out, he'll have his army there ready. Uh-oh.
And
is he going to get it? No.
I love this, man. You know, all these extra Queens, he's getting his creep out very quickly. A lot of creep tumors going in all directions.
Uh-oh. He might lose it.
Oh.
-1 Banshee, and it's going to be -2. And
Yep.
Jinro suddenly has no presence on the map.
No, he does not. But the supplies are still close. 81 to 71. Zenio's in the lead. Thing is, again, Zenio is just kind of powering. He is 49 drones against 43 SCVs, so Jinro's caught up a lot there too, as well as made another command center. A nice counter.
Oh, whoa. Gotta look where you're going.
Yeah, that's a nice counter to the Spanish-Wa style. You can get really heavy economy going with that third command so quickly.
Nice escape there. And Jinro's handling this correctly. He's continuing to expand with the Zerg. This could be one of these games the map's sort of cut in half. Terran using a lot of medevac drops, Zerg using Nidus Worms and Mass Overlord drops.
Well, a lot of upgrades are going on down right now for Zenio. Look at that nice harassment. Those Zerglings really don't mean anything to me. He has a bajillion Queens and just an insane economy at the moment, so he can do little harassments like that. But Jinro's economy can't be understated. It's really quite large. Zenio getting his +2 melee, getting his Baneling speed, getting his +1 for mutas.
I gotta hand it to Jinro
as well.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. I gotta hand it to Zenio. He is really upgrading like crazy. And no, Jinro, same way. He's getting. He's only just now about halfway done with Stim, so he was very focused on making a lot of SCVs getting production facilities up, additional command centers.
And that Viking thinks he's going to be harassing Overlords, but little does he know, a bunch of mutas are on the way to kill him.
Picking on that Overlord.
He's calling his friends. His big brother, the Mutalisk, is coming. I like that wall, Tasteless. I like that
Well,
wall.
these good Zerg players oftentimes send large groups of Mutalisks, Zerglings, and Banelings over when you're trying to leave your base and just go into your expansions and kill SCVs. So having a wall like that makes that not as easy.
No, not at all. And Zenio's just doing a great job taking that gold base in the top left. He's going to want to try to harass. But Jinro is actually just zoning out so well here. He's got like this beautiful defensive line. He's throwing up missile turrets on the edges so the mutas can't get in. See that? They're trying to get in. There's missile turrets. Sup, mutas. Get out of here. They're like, no, we're just going to kill everything.
Should not be attacking that. Marines are going to go over there in time. Actually, no, Zenio did fine there.
Yeah.
I thought the SCVs were going to repair it in time.
Right now we have 57 SCVs against 72 drones. Infestation Pit is on the way. Income for Zerg is right now 25% higher than Terrans.
So right now, essentially there hasn't been too much action. It's been a few little harassment moves here, but Zenio's just able to produce more than Jinro. He's just making more stuff. And that's what has to be noted here. This is one of those games that might be easier to watch if you look at like the tabs and you see what's coming here. You see the supply difference.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way to indicate this because it's not one big skirmish that changed this game. So far, it's just been Zenio being slightly more efficient than Jinro.
Yeah.
But if you look at let's look at a perfect example. Zenio right now at 300, well now 400 minerals. Jinro's staying at about 1,000 minerals. That's not very good. He wants to get that to dip down a little bit lower.
He's definitely got to keep up on that macro taste. There's no question. A Nidus worm being created. I'm so excited to see what he wants to do with this.
All right. There's a lot of, I think the goal of the Nidus Worm is going to be to bring a Nidus Worm into the Terrans main, and he'll probably do that when the Terran tries to take the gold base.
That's a good point, maybe.
I would think.
Jinro has everything pretty tight, but the very bottom left of his main has really nothing over there except some supply depots. So,
and there is an Overlord down there.
Yeah, I think we may see some Nidus play. Right now, Zenio, by the way, getting Hive as well as Infestor upgrades. And look at this, taking out that Thor as quickly as he possibly can.
Then what he's doing is he's getting the Marines to stim and follow him up there. And that would allow him to do a Nidus. Let's see if he does it yet.
I am
sort of waiting, holding our breath.
I am like staring.
Is he going to use? Does he have one in his expansions? Is he going to have defensive Nidus Worm? Hold that thought. This is a lot of siege tanks that will go down here.
Yeah, those Zerglings sending everything back.
That's huge.
Mutas cleaning up.
Guys, I can't emphasize how big that was. Jinro just lost about, what, 6 tanks?
Yeah, he lost, I think it was 5, but that is 5 too many tastes. You've got to keep those siege tanks alive. It's so important. Jinro trying to drop, but too many mutas out on the map. Cleaning that up relatively quickly. The high end is done.
Link's coming here just in time to cover the Queen, but the Queen eventually does go down here. Gold base, a little bit vulnerable. He needs to get, well, he's doing it now, but more Banelings over here. 1 or 2 Banelings can clean up this army.
And he's got to save this gold, man. He doesn't want to go down in his, nice Baneling roll.
Saved it. And he can get the medevacs here, too.
Yeah, it looks like he will be able to. More Marines are running up.
Not enough siege tanks over here to really blow up the Banelings. Also not enough Marines because some Banelings already blew them up.
This, in the meantime, in the bottom of Jinro's base, during this engagement, Zenio is made a Nidus Worm. Oh my god, he put 3 Infestors through. This is so awesome.
And he can just bungle stuff as it comes at him.
Yeah, he can.
Another drop out of here. If you guys could just take a glance at the mini-map, Zerg has like about 75% of the map right now.
Sick bungles.
Beautiful by Zenio.
And he is just sending in a ton of Zerglings. Might want to run away with those Infestors now. They're just going to die instead.
Uh-oh. These Infestors are going to have to hold hands. Oh, God, we'll get through this.